Story time. Okay, let me tell you a story about the Taylor girls. I remember meeting two girls at camp that resembled them. It was more girls, but I remember the Taylor girls. My dad is from Atlanta. They're from Atlanta. I was in a foster home, so certain family members was not supposed to or not allowed to follow me or get certain amount of feet close to me. Unless they would have to snuck and do it. So I've never heard of my daddy family ever except for this way. I remember we was in a cabin. This was my second year going to settlement camp. The first year, I don't know if any of those was my cousins, but it's a story beyond that too. Where a group of kids could have been my cousins, but I haven't seen them pop up on YouTube. These two girls I've seen pop up on YouTube, like pop up in my face. So, and they just keep popping up on like the stream on YouTube where I can see them. And so I remember being in the cabin. I remember a fight breaking out. I was trying to make friends, and this white little girl didn't want to be my friend. She already had her friend. The black little girl was her friend. So they was friends. They didn't want to add a third member. So I smacked the white bitch in the face. She smacked me back, and I smacked her even harder. And then that's when this black girl came in the cabin. Well, why you smack her? She's white. You can't smack a white face. You can't smack a white face. It'll turn red. That's what she said. So anyway, I remember still seeing the Taylor girls lurking around. I remember going to the swimming pool and this hippo girl, she was shaped like a hippo. It must have been not Ty, but the other one, Deja. A hippo shaped girl in front of me. And then I remember when we was in a cabin, Deja was the loudest one. Like, she was sitting there with the crowd, with the bitches that wanted to fight me. She was sitting there with them. She was sitting with her twin. It was some ratchet ass girl that was acting like her, but it was her twin kind of, but like really ratchet or whatever. And she was sitting with them and sitting on their bed and just sitting in their face or whatever. While Deja was sitting on her bunk bed reading a book or some shit. And it sets. Don't get me wrong. It sets. It could have been a set of them, like two girls that looked and reminded me of the Taylor girls, but I swear to God it was them. So a fight broke out between me and this tall girl over me slapping this white girl, and she went and said, "What if I slapped you now? What if I slapped you now?" And slapped me in the face. And I'm like, I just started swinging and beat this bitch up. This bitch flew across the room onto the other bunk bed. The pole right there, her back hit the pole and looked like she broke her spinal cord all the way the fuck down. And she got back up and then started swinging at me again. Bitch, you just got beat the fuck up. It's what the fuck you did. Okay, do not fucking play with me, bitch. Then she started lacing up. They all screaming, second fight, stand up this time. Stand up this time. They all got her lacing up with grease and shit, like, and they told me that, here, you can put Vaseline on too. It's like, y'all really trying to get her beat up a second time. I said, no, I'm good. She put her hands on me, is why I beat her the fuck up. I don't have to stand up to beat her the fuck up a second time. I don't have to waste my motherfucking energy. Because I was already starving. I was already hungry. You feel me? My dad got a big appetite. He likes to eat. Okay, so I was already hungry. It was already supposed to be lunchtime or breakfast time. So we were supposed to be breakfast time. And I don't like to eat around people, so I might miss that meal. On top of that, because I haven't even found no friends yet, and the girls in my cabin all want me to fight, and it's always me. Everywhere I go, it's always me fighting somebody. But yeah, so before then, I got fights with bitches. I just swung on them. As soon as the appetite kicked in, And it's like, this bitch is grizzling you. This bitch ain't trying to be your friend. You got better things to do. You gotta go fucking eat. I just started swinging and beat up a few bitches before this bitch. Before I was put in a foster home, before I went to camp. When I was living with my grandmama, I beat up a bitch and her sister. Like, come on now. For both acting like they didn't want to be my friend. Got me all the way down the fucking street. But anyway, yeah, this is where I remember these two bitches, the Taylor girls, and they younger than me. How was they in the same cabin as me? I was always, though, in a younger grade. Like, I was not supposed to be in 4th grade. When I was in 4th grade, I was supposed to be in 5th grade. So same thing happened at camp. I was always in a younger age camp. It's how it could be them again. But I'm telling you, I remember this girl's face. I remember Ty's face. I remember Naja's face. I remember in a body shape. This was the fuck them. Bitch, I know they from Atlanta. My dad is from Atlanta. I don't know if they cousins or not. They didn't take that girl's side, but they was hype on, yeah, it could be another fight. But they didn't like deliberately take that girl's side. And then they followed me and had razors in their mouth. Like, what you want to do with these two? Like the girl that I was fighting was with another girl. And they followed me, like, what you want to... Like, we have razors. Like, I can guess they was sitting on, they was on my team. And I remember when we went to out in the wilderness and was put in an even, like, wilderness, more cabin, where there was no bathrooms and shit in, and we all had to sleep in like this circle on this bench, this long ass square bench we had to sleep on, and the girl was still talking shit, and I'm like, still talking about fight another round because you lost. So I remember Deja sleeping behind me and punched me in the leg, and I'm like, oh, so they trying to jump me, the whole cabin trying to jump me. So I got up rowdy, screaming and hollering, like, da 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 da, and ran out the cabin and got in front of the counselors, like, excuse me, something trying to go down, they trying to jump me or some shit, like, dot 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 dot. But she could have punched me in the leg, but get up, fight her. Like, we're not no punks in this family. Get up, fight her. But I'm still on a point where I'm not sure if I'm her cousin or not, and if the bitch was on the other bitch's side. Because I heard some slang or something coming from her and her sister, where it was like something like they was on her other side. Because then I went to another camp. It was another camp called Camp Paradise, and I saw a Ty. I didn't see Deja this time. I saw a Ty, and she sat on this other girl that looked like my twin, and had that girl come around and like razor me right here, somewhere right here, or whatever, and said, I dare you. She sat with the ratchet girl that looked like her twin from the other cabin, sat with another one of those, or the same girl, and dared a girl that looked like me to razor me, to slice me in the face with the razor, and to go down my face like this, and to go over my neck. And it's like, is these cousins or is these enemies? And she was sitting over there laughing and shit. But you see the pranks, they doing pranks and shit on YouTube. So the girl came and did that. So, you know, I was sitting on starvation again, hunger again, and didn't swing at this bitch. So I got up, I waited till they left out the cabin, got up, got in the shower. I snuck and put some pants. The foster mom that dressed me in the ugliest fucking clothes, or she would like to call already on a runway model type clothes that I didn't get at the time. So I put some pants and jeans and a shirt, a cute shirt inside my snuck inside to put them inside my suitcase. So me being all sneaky and doing shit like that could have had her having bitches after me. But and then I went and got in the shower, washed my hair, and it, girl, I'm trying to tell you, I'm a Tajay P. She tried to make me look like Tajay P. Dead. She tried to have my head shape turn into I got a full head. She didn't try to make me like Mariah Carey, because I also look like Mariah Carey a little bit. She tried to make me look like Tajay P. Dead, a gorilla bitch. I'm Tajay P. bitch. So I had to take them braids out. They was too tight. They was doing, what do you call that? Circulation to my head, squeezing my head. They was they was trying to do surgery to my head to shape my head out square and all that. No, I'm a pitbull type head, and it's like them braids was brown and black, ugly as shit. Took them the fuck out and just wore two ponytails. Been penny proud again for the second time because at this other camp, this other camp, I was wearing two braids or whatever, being penny proud. Like, let me tell you how ugly this lady was dressing me. First of all, like I said, she was making me look like, you know, penny proud, right? You know, the something something sisters, the gross sisters, the leader with the braids. She was making me look like her. Every time I took them braids out, went and washed, put on something cute, I looked like Penny Proud. How I getting bag a boyfriend? How I bag a boyfriend looking like Penny Proud? But when I was looking like the gross sister, the leader, everybody was just paying me no mind, ignoring me. Nobody wanted to be my friend. It was time to bully motherfuckers and steal their boyfriends. That's what I did. But anyway, and then turned to Penny Proud. But anyway, that's the story on story time on the Taylor Girls, on how I think I know them. Dad's from Atlanta, born in Atlanta. His mom is from Illinois. I got more story time with other actors, actresses, these little ass kids, these little ass girls and boys. More story time. As you can see, my dad's also been in Chicago. His mom's from Illinois. He's been in Detroit. He's from Atlanta. You could probably guess whose story time that this is gonna be on.